Here's what actually happens when you tap maple trees. Vermont is the leading producer of maple syrup in the United States, and the numbers are impressive. Each year, this lush state produces enough syrup to fill about 40,000 bathtubs, making it a sweet destination for syrup lovers. The secret lies in Vermont's vast number of maple trees, which creates the highest concentration in the country. Tapping usually occurs in late winter to early spring, when the nights are still cold but days warm up. During this time, sap flows from the trees and folks carefully collect it. The sap has a watery consistency and requires boiling to turn into syrup. As it cooks down, the sweet aroma fills the air, bringing people together. Many families enjoy this tradition, often sharing stories and recipes passed down through generations. In Vermont, maple syrup is more than just a delicious topping. It's a significant part of the culture and economy. So when you pour that golden syrup on your pancakes, you're enjoying a true taste of Vermont's heritage. What if I told you a queen changed the mile? In 1593, Queen Elizabeth made a significant adjustment to the measurement of a mile, officially increasing its length from 5,000 feet to 5,280 feet. This alteration, while seemingly minor, had far-reaching consequences that still affect how we measure distances today. Before this change, various regions used different definitions for a mile, leading to confusion in trade, navigation, and land measurement. By standardizing the mile to 5,180 feet, Elizabeth I aimed to create consistency across England, paving the way for clearer communication and more efficient commerce. Imagine how different our maps, road signs, and running tracks would look today if that change had never happened. Measuring distances in feet and miles has become ingrained in many cultures, especially in countries like the United States. So next time you check the distance to your favorite destination, remember that a queen's decree over 400 years ago played a crucial role in shaping that journey. This might surprise you. Jills must mate to stay healthy. Female ferrets, affectionately known as Jills, exhibit a unique health requirement that many pet owners might not be aware of. When a Jill goes into heat, her body produces a significant amount of estrogen. If she fails to mate during this time, these estrogen levels can become dangerously elevated, potentially resulting in a condition known as estrogen toxicity. This condition leads not only to discomfort, but can also cause severe health issues like life-threatening anemia. The excessive estrogen interferes with the production of red blood cells, leading to dangerously low blood counts and, consequently, inadequate oxygen delivery throughout her body. To safeguard their Jills, ferret owners should be informed about responsible breeding practices and the importance of veterinary care. In some cases, if breeding isn't viable, veterinarians can provide treatments to help regulate hormonal levels. Caring for Jills means not just keeping them as pets, but understanding and addressing their specific health needs to ensure they live long and happy lives. Have you ever wondered why we still use QWERTY? The QWERTY keyboard layout, created in the 19th century, was a clever solution to a pesky problem: typewriter jams. Back then, when typists typed too quickly, the letters on the keyboard would clash, causing the typewriter to malfunction. To avoid this, the designer Christopher Latham Scholes deliberately spaced out commonly used letter pairs, ensuring smoother operation. Even though modern computers and keyboards don't have this issue, the QWERTY layout has stuck around. It's fascinating to think that a design meant to fix a mechanical problem is still our go-to choice today. Many have created alternative keyboard layouts, like Dvorak, which some argue are more efficient. But QWERTY's widespread use and the familiarity it offers have made it hard to replace. So next time you sit down to type, remember that you're using a piece of history. Is it really true that aquanauts live underwater? You bet! The Aquarius Underwater Laboratory, owned by NOAA and used by NASA, offers a unique glimpse into how humans adapt to extreme environments. Located in the Florida Keys, this remarkable facility sits about 63 feet below the ocean surface. Here, scientists known as aquanauts conduct research that mirrors the challenges faced during long space missions. They live in Aquarius for extended periods, sometimes up to a month, performing experiments, conducting dives, and collecting data, all while surrounded by the mesmerizing beauty of marine life. The results from these studies not only provide insights into human psychology under pressure, but also improve our understanding of ocean ecosystems. So next time you think about astronauts floating in space, remember there are aquanauts exploring the depths of the sea. Most people don't know this, but Vatican City hides secrets. Beneath this tiny nation lies the Vatican Secret Archives, an extraordinary library filled with some of the world's most restricted documents. Established over 1,000 years ago, these archives contain an impressive collection of historical treasures, including letters from famed astronomer Galileo Galilei and the records from the infamous Templar trial. What's even more fascinating is that these manuscripts are believed to date back more than 200 years. Imagine finding ancient texts that could completely reshape our understanding of Christianity and the Roman Empire. However, access to these archives is highly limited. Only a select group of scholars can even step inside. This adds an air of mystery and intrigue around what knowledge might be locked away in those walls. What secrets do you think could change the course of history? You might be shocked to learn that swifts never rest. These exceptional birds can fly for almost 10 months straight without landing, an ability that has fascinated scientists and birdwatchers alike. So how do they manage this impressive feat? Swifts have the unique skill of sleeping while gliding through the air. By taking advantage of thermal currents, which are warm air pockets that rise, they can stay airborne for long stretches without tiring. When they need to rest, they simply relax their bodies, allowing their brains to enter a light sleep mode while still maintaining control over their flight. This remarkable adaptation helps them conserve energy, making it possible to traverse thousands of miles each year. Imagine flying for nearly a year without stopping. Swifts make it look easy. Isn't nature's ingenuity incredible? Did you know how phone etiquette began? Back in 1878, something groundbreaking happened. The first regular phone number was created. Imagine the excitement of being able to call someone directly instead of relying on telegraph messages. However, the way people answered the phone wasn't quite what we expect today. Instead of the friendly hello, early telephone users often greeted one another with phrases like ahoy or simply their own names. The term hello didn't become popular until Thomas Edison started using it as a way to attract attention. This shift marked a new chapter in communication, as people gradually warmed up to the idea of casually chatting over the phone. It's fascinating to think about how our language and greetings have evolved alongside technology. Today, we accept hello as a universal greeting, reflecting how pivotal that early time was in shaping modern communication habits. So the next time you pick up your phone, remember how far we've come since those early days in 1878. Believe it or not, the tongue is one of a kind. It holds a unique title, as it is the only muscle in the human body connected at just one end. This characteristic allows the tongue to move freely, facilitating functions like speaking, tasting, and swallowing. Unlike other muscles that have attachments at both ends, the tongue's distinct structure gives it incredible versatility. Made of a group of muscles working together, it can stretch, curl, and twist in ways that are essential for forming words and enjoying different flavors. The tongue's surface is covered with tiny bumps called papillae, which house taste buds, making it key to our sense of taste. Isn't it fascinating how such a small organ plays such a big role in our daily lives? The tongue also helps with oral hygiene by pushing food around and clearing away debris. It's a vital player in our digestive system too. So next time you enjoy a delicious meal or share a laugh, remember the amazing muscle that makes it all possible. Let's uncover the truth about World War II factory output. During the Second World War, American factory workers showcased remarkable efficiency, producing more than twice as much as their German peers and an astounding 4 times the output of Japanese workers. This exceptional performance was a key factor in the Allied victory. Industrialist Donald Douglas famously highlighted this achievement, stating that it proved free men could outperform those who were oppressed. The scale of this production was revolutionary, with factories converting rapidly from peacetime goods to war materials like tanks, aircraft, and ammunition. Workers embraced the wartime effort, often working long hours in assembly lines filled with a sense of purpose. The contrast in output not only fueled the war machine, but also demonstrated the power of innovation and freedom in a time of global strife. How did American ingenuity and spirit lead to such a monumental difference? Did you know Indonesia has over 17,000 islands? This incredible country, known for its vast archipelago, tops the list globally for the number of islands it boasts. With each island offering its own unique culture, language, and natural beauty, exploring Indonesia can feel like venturing into a world of endless variety. The islands range from well-known destinations like Bali and Java, which attract millions of visitors each year, to smaller, less charted islands that remain untouched and serene. Each island has its own ecosystems, wildlife, and traditions, contributing to Indonesia's rich biodiversity and cultural tapestry. Some islands are famous for their stunning beaches and vibrant marine life, while others are characterized by lush rainforests and ancient volcanic mountains. This diversity makes Indonesia a paradise for adventurers, nature lovers, and cultural enthusiasts alike. So next time you think about a travel destination, consider Indonesia, where the islands keep on coming and adventures await at every turn. Here's a wild fact about the mango's fame. The mango is not just a delicious fruit, it's also the national fruit of the Philippines, cherished by locals and visitors alike. Each year, the country hosts vibrant festivals that celebrate all things mango, showcasing its sweet flavor and versatility. These festivals feature mango eating contests, cooking demonstrations, and even cultural performances, bringing communities together. However, growing mangoes isn't as simple as it seems. Mango trees produce large seeds, which can make cultivation tricky. Farmers and gardeners need to employ specific techniques to ensure these trees thrive, including careful watering, appropriate soil conditions, and protection from pests. This attention to detail helps produce juicy, mouth-watering mangoes that are enjoyed not just locally but around the world. Whether eaten fresh, blended into smoothies, or used in desserts, the mango symbolizes the rich agricultural heritage of the Philippines. Isn't it fascinating how one fruit can bring so much joy and culture? You won't believe how tech helps paddle sports. The Babolat Play paddle sensor, once called Paddle Play, brings a new level of insight to paddle racket players. This cutting-edge gadget measures both speed and spin on your shots, providing essential data tailored to elevate your game. Imagine hitting a powerful serve and immediately knowing how fast it was or how much spin you put on it. By using this technology, players can analyze their techniques in real time, pinpointing areas for improvement that can make all the difference in a match. Whether you're a beginner trying to learn the ropes or a seasoned pro looking for that competitive edge, the Babolat sensor transforms ordinary practice into an effective training session. With data-driven insights, you can refine your swing and boost your performance on the court. Are you ready to take your paddle game to the next level? Discover Mongolia's vibrant Panahan and Berkuda festivals. Each year, Mongolia bursts into color and excitement during the traditional Panahan and Berkuda festivals. These lively events showcase the country's rich cultural heritage, blending history with vibrant entertainment. Panahan, celebrated in the fall, features traditional archery competitions where skilled archers demonstrate their precision and strength, captivating audiences with every arrow. Meanwhile, Berkuda brings a thrilling twist, focusing on horse racing and horse riding games that highlight the country's deep connection with these majestic animals. Families gather to enjoy delicious local dishes, dance to folk music, and watch breathtaking performances that reflect Mongolia's nomadic traditions. This unique combination of sports, culture, and community spirit truly brings Mongolia's heritage to life. Have you ever experienced a festival that celebrates nature and history all in one place? Here's something incredible about broken bones. When it comes to breaking a bone, you might imagine that the initial snap is the worst part, but many people say the real agony comes later. Imagine this. You're having a fantastic day, maybe climbing trees or playing in your favorite sports, when suddenly you slip and bam, your arm is broken. It hurts like crazy, but what comes next could surprise you. Doctors often have to reset the broken bone to ensure it's healing properly, which can be an intense experience. Many who have gone through it describe the pain of resetting the bone as even more excruciating than the original break. The reason? When a bone breaks, your body is quick to go into shock, releasing adrenaline and natural painkillers. But during the reset, the doctor has to manipulate the bone back into its original position, which can trigger sharp pain and discomfort that your body wasn't fully prepared for. While the initial break is a shock, it's this careful adjustment that can leave people wincing and gasping. It's a fascinating reminder of how our bodies experience and process pain in different ways. Did you hear about Oklahoma's quirky town Hooker? This small town proudly embraces its amusing name with the catchy slogan, "It's a location, not a vocation." Nestled in the panhandle of Oklahoma, Hooker has turned what could be an embarrassing label into a charming point of pride. The town's playful attitude attracts tourists and curious travelers alike, who often stop by to snap a picture with the town sign or to find a unique souvenir. The locals have a great sense of humor about it, hosting events and activities that celebrate their name, showing that laughter can be a great tool for community spirit. In addition to its playful slogan, Hooker offers visitors a glimpse of small-town America, complete with friendly faces and laid-back vibes. Whether you're just passing through or planning a visit, Hooker's fun approach to its name makes it a memorable destination in Oklahoma. Could you imagine a place where humor turns a name into a tourist attraction? Can you imagine that dating sims help lonely hearts? A fascinating study in Japan has shown that these virtual dating experiences attract primarily those who feel lonely and are looking for ways to build social skills or feel a taste of love. When people dive into these interactive games, they often find a surprisingly comforting escape. Just like real relationships, these sims allow players to experience emotions and develop connections, even if they're just pixels on a screen. For many, navigating these romantic scenarios helps boost their confidence, offering a safe space to practice communication and emotional expression without the fear of rejection. The psychological benefits, akin to those found in actual relationships, suggest that these games might serve as stepping stones to building real-life connections. So could engaging with a dating sim actually pave the way for healthier social interactions? Discover the surprising benefits of yawning for your brain. Recent research from the University of Vienna reveals that yawning might actually help cool your brain. This fascinating finding suggests that when we yawn, the inhalation of cooler air may lower brain temperature, enhancing our overall mental function. It's a refreshing thought, isn't it? However, this cooling effect seems to wane in hot environments where yawning becomes less effective. So if you find yourself yawning during a warm summer day, it might not do much good. This research challenges our traditional beliefs about yawning being merely a sign of boredom or fatigue. Instead, it highlights our body's smart ways to maintain optimal brain performance. Next time you catch yourself yawning, remember it could be your brain's way of cooling off and gearing up for action. Isn't that a cool twist on a common habit? Believe it or not, the White House needs 570 gallons of paint. This iconic building, home to every U.S. president since John Adams, isn't just famous for its history. It also requires a tremendous amount of upkeep. Every few years, the White House undergoes an exterior painting job, and you can imagine how much paint it takes to cover such a large structure. The team of skilled painters uses a special type of paint that withstands both the elements and the passage of time. This rigorous maintenance ensures the White House remains a symbol of American democracy and resilience. The size, with its distinctive neoclassical architecture, makes it a prime candidate for regular touch-ups. But did you know that only specific colors are allowed? The paint needs to preserve the historic look while ensuring durability. So the next time you marvel at the White House's grandeur, remember the hard work and the 570 gallons of paint that keep it looking pristine. Isn't it amazing how much effort goes into the home of the president? You might be amazed by the six-gill shark. This incredible species, known scientifically as the blunt-nosed six-gill shark, can dive to astonishing depths that are 5 times the height of the Empire State Building. That's about 25,000 feet down into the ocean. These sharks have adapted remarkably to their extreme underwater environment, where sunlight barely penetrates and pressures are immense. By navigating such challenging depths, They have honed unique hunting skills that allow them to thrive in dark, cold waters. Their ability to dive so deep enables them to evade many predators and hunt elusive prey found only in the ocean's depths. Interestingly, they are often spotted near the seafloor, where they face fewer threats and can find their favorite meals, like squid and fish. Scientists study these amazing creatures to better understand their role in the marine ecosystem and how they adapt to harsh conditions. With ongoing research, we continue to uncover more about their mysterious lives beneath the waves. What other secrets do these deep-sea dwellers hold? Here's a wild fact about Domino's in Italy. When Domino's Pizza decided to dive into the Italian market in 2015, they had big dreams, aiming to open 880 outlets by 2030. However, things didn't go as planned. Over the next 7 years, they only managed to launch 29 branches, and shockingly, each one closed its doors by 2022. So what happened? Italy, known for its rich pizza culture, is home to countless local pizzerias that take pride in time-honored recipes. Many Italians prefer traditional pizza, with thin crusts and fresh local ingredients, leaving little room for a chain like Domino's. The brand simply couldn't compete with the high standards of Italian pizza lovers. It's a fascinating example of how even global giants can struggle in markets where local taste and tradition reign supreme. Could this be a lesson in respecting culinary heritage? What if I told you evolution has a clever trick? This adaptation enables survival in environments where total rest could spell danger, showcasing a brilliant solution crafted over countless generations of natural selection. Take the case of certain animals like migratory birds and some marine species, which need to stay partially alert even while resting. For instance, ducks can sleep with one eye open, allowing them to watch for predators while also catching up on essential rest. This is more than just a unique talent. It's a vital survival strategy. If these animals fully relax in hazardous environments, they risk becoming an easy target for predators. Natural selection has favored those with the ability to doze off but still keep an eye out, ensuring that the species continues to thrive despite the challenges they face. Isn't it fascinating how evolution finds ways to keep life going in the toughest conditions? Here's what actually happens when we overbuy clothes. Since the year 2000, fashion brands have ramped up clothing production dramatically, flooding the market with new styles. However, interestingly, consumers now wear each item about 40% less frequently than before. This means those trendy jackets and cute tops we purchased impulsively end up sitting in our closets, mostly unworn. With so many garments out there, people are finding it harder to choose what to wear, leading to overflowing wardrobes. The downside to this trend goes beyond just clutter. It raises significant concerns about environmental sustainability. More clothing means not only increased waste, but also higher carbon footprints from production and transportation. As we fill our closets with fast fashion, many are starting to question their buying habits. Can we make more sustainable choices and break this cycle of overconsumption? This might surprise you. Figs need wasps to thrive. Figs are not just delicious fruits, they also rely on a fascinating partnership with fig wasps to reproduce. Pollination happens inside the fig, which actually houses tiny flowers within its fleshy structure. When a female fig wasp enters the fig through a small opening called the ostiole, she brings pollen from the fig where she was born. As she lays her eggs in some of the flowers, she unwittingly pollinates others. This mutual relationship is crucial. Without the wasps, many fig species would struggle to produce seeds and consequently, new figs. Once the larvae hatch and mature, the male wasps mate with females before dying inside the fruit. The newly fertilized females then emerge carrying pollen to find another fig, continuing the cycle that keeps both wasps and figs alive. Isn't nature amazing? Did you know about the rare suffix in English? Only 4 English words end with the suffix "-dus": tremendous, horrendous, stupendous, and hazardous. These adjectives have a unique charm, each conveying a different degree of intensity. For example, something that is tremendous might be extremely impressive or extraordinary, while horrendous describes something dreadful or shocking. Stupendous means astonishingly, great or impressive, and hazardous refers to something dangerous or risky. Linguists love to study these kinds of patterns because they help trace the evolution of words and their roots in our language. The fact that there are so few words with this uncommon ending makes them stand out even more in modern English. Even though they are not frequently used in everyday conversation, they can pack a punch when chosen carefully. So the next time you want to add a little flair to your vocabulary, consider using one of these striking adjectives. What other fascinating language patterns can you discover? Why is the Hand of the Desert so captivating? This monumental sculpture, created by artist Mario Irozabal, stands an impressive 11 meters tall in the arid Atacama Desert of Chile. With its giant outstretched fingers emerging from the sandy landscape, the hand is not just a striking visual, but also a powerful symbol of human vulnerability. Artists like Ball often use their work to provoke thought and stir emotions, and this piece is a prime example. Visitors to the sculpture can interpret it in various ways. Some see it as a plea for help, while others view it as a reminder of humanity's fragility against nature's vastness. The stark desert backdrop emphasizes its isolation, making the hand appear even more poignant. As you stand before it, you can't help but feel a connection to the struggles and stories of countless people. This unique blend of art and nature creates a mesmerizing experience that leaves a lasting impression. So if you ever find yourself wandering through the Atacama Desert, make sure to visit this captivating sculpture and reflect on what it means to you. This might surprise you. What does HP mean in medicine? HP stands for hemoglobin, a vital protein in our blood that acts like a tiny delivery truck. Hemoglobin's main job is to transport oxygen from our lungs to every cell in our body, ensuring that our organs and tissues get the oxygen they need to function properly. Without enough hemoglobin, our cells can't get the oxygen necessary for energy and survival, leading to fatigue and other health issues. Hemoglobin gives our blood its red color and plays a significant role in maintaining our overall health. It also helps in transporting carbon dioxide, a waste product, back to the lungs for exhalation. So whether you're running a race or just enjoying a stroll, hemoglobin is hard at work, making sure your body has the energy it needs. Isn't it amazing how something so small can have such a huge impact on our lives? What if I revealed the truth about vegetarians? According to a 2003 study by the U.S. Department of Agriculture, a surprising 66% of people who claim to be vegetarians admitted to eating meat. This fact comes from a survey of 13,313 Americans exploring their dietary habits. Imagine the shock when researchers uncovered that many declaring themselves meat-free were still indulging in hamburgers or bacon now and then. This information raises interesting questions about the definitions of vegetarianism and personal eating habits. Perhaps societal pressure plays a role, prompting some individuals to label themselves as vegetarians, even if they occasionally enjoy meat. It also highlights the complexities of diet and identity in today's world. As people become more health conscious or environmentally aware, the lines between different dietary choices seem to blur. Many are drawn to vegetarianism for its supposed health benefits or ethical considerations, but still find it hard to say goodbye to their favorite meat dishes completely. So what does this mean for the future of our eating habits? This might surprise you. The origin of Maverick is linked to Samuel A. Maverick, a 19th century Texas cattle rancher and politician. Maverick was quite a character. He was known for not branding his cattle, which was the standard practice at the time. By choosing to let his cattle roam freely without a brand, he set himself apart from other ranchers who strictly followed the rules of branding to indicate ownership. This decision didn't just make him a rebel, it got his name associated with independence and nonconformity. Over time, the term maverick evolved to describe anyone who doesn't follow conventions, be it in politics, business, or even everyday life. So the next time you hear someone called a maverick, remember it stems from a Texas rancher who dared to do things his own way. Isn't it cool how names can influence language like that? Here's what actually happens when you swim. Many people might think swimming pools are just big, fun water bodies, but there's more lurking beneath the surface than you'd expect. When chlorine, used to keep pools clean, mixes with urine, it creates harmful chemicals that can pose health risks. Urine itself is sterile, but once it combines with chlorine, it produces substances like cyanogen chloride, which can affect your heart and lungs, and nitrosamines, which are linked to certain cancers. So when you jump into the pool, it's good to remember that while swimming is a blast, respecting hygiene can make it safer for everyone. Ensuring everyone in the pool is following basic bathroom rules not only keeps the water cleaner, but also helps prevent these harmful reactions. The next time you take a dip, keep in mind that even the smallest actions can have big consequences. Is it really true that anteaters have 3 fingers? The giant anteater, known scientifically as Myrmecophaga tridactyla, truly lives up to its name, which translates to ant-eater with 3 fingers. These fascinating creatures are specifically adapted for digging into ant mounds and termite colonies. Their long snouts are just perfect for slurping up their favorite snacks, while their powerful forearms and sharp claws allow them to tear open tough insect homes. Despite their name, these remarkable mammals aren't just limited to eating ants. They enjoy a varied diet of termites and even some fruits. With a body length that can reach up to 7 feet, including their long tails, giant anteaters are impressive in size, but they are also incredibly shy and tend to be solitary. Their unique adaptations make them skilled foragers, but they are increasingly threatened by habitat loss. Isn't nature remarkable in how it designs such amazing creatures? Believe it or not, kids are using creatine now. This surprising trend has taken many by storm, as more children are turning to this supplement that's often associated with athletes and bodybuilders. Creatine, a substance found in our muscles, helps produce energy for high-intensity activities, which can be appealing for kids involved in competitive sports. But why are children consuming it? Many parents notice their kids participating in pressing competitions, whether in sports or even casual games with friends, and they want to keep up their energy. The playful tone in this discussion invites everyone to join in, sharing stories of their childhood contests, which can spark laughter and nostalgia. However, it's essential that parents remain informed and cautious. Proper knowledge about supplements is crucial to ensure kids are using them safely and healthily. What do you think about this new trend? Meet the fascinating spiny anteater of Australia. This remarkable little creature, also known as the echidna, thrives in the harsh, dry deserts of Australia thanks to its incredible adaptations. The spiny anteater is instantly recognizable because its body is covered in sharp spines, which not only serve as armor against predators, but also assist in gathering moisture from the air. When the sun blazes and water sources are scarce, the spines help the anteater collect dewdrops, effectively quenching its thirst without needing to find a water hole. Its specialized snout allows it to forage for insects and worms, which are essential for its diet. With a distinctive digging ability, spiny anteaters create burrows to escape the heat. This combination of unique features showcases nature's ingenuity, enabling the spiny anteater to survive and thrive in one of the most challenging environments on the planet. So the next time you think of Australia's wildlife, remember this extraordinary little reptile that beats the odds in the arid desert. Did you know herons are hard to tell apart? It's true, these elegant birds, often seen wading in shallow waters, show no visible differences between males and females. This can make it tricky for birdwatchers and nature enthusiasts trying to identify them. Both genders typically have the same striking plumage, long legs and sharp beaks that make herons such skilled hunters. Many birds have distinct colors or markings that help differentiate the sexes, but herons have evolved differently. This lack of obvious sexual dimorphism could be because both male and female herons share similar roles in their environment, such as hunting and nesting. By working together to care for their young and finding food, these birds demonstrate a truly cooperative spirit. So next time you spot a heron, remember, you might be looking at either a male or a female. Isn't that fascinating? You might be shocked to learn that Ocean Spray is a cooperative. This means that the farmers who grow the famous cranberries actually own the company. Rather than profits going to corporate shareholders, they're divided among the grower members. This unique structure not only helps keep prices stable for the farmers, but also gives them a real say in how the company operates. Imagine being able to influence decisions about branding, marketing, and sustainability practices that affect your livelihood. Because these farmers are directly involved, they can work together to ensure that Ocean Spray remains committed to environmentally friendly practices and quality products. This cooperative model not only strengthens the farming community, but also allows consumers to enjoy delicious cranberry products crafted with passion and care. Isn't it great to know that your favorite cranberry juice supports local growers? Unlock the secret of the Canadian passport. Did you know this simple-looking document hides some fascinating features? When viewed under white light, the Canadian passport seems ordinary, but when it comes into contact with ultraviolet light, it reveals brilliant illustrations and iconic symbols like the beloved maple leaf. These vibrant images are part of the passport's clever design, which plays a significant role in enhancing security and combating counterfeiting. The use of ultraviolet light makes it much harder for would-be forgers to duplicate this important identification tool, ensuring that it remains a respected and trusted document. So the next time you see a Canadian passport, remember that its true beauty and security come to life when illuminated in a special way. Isn't it amazing how something so small can carry such intriguing secrets? Can you believe cockroaches cannot walk backward? These resilient insects are natural burrowers, which means they thrive in hiding places and can dig into various surfaces. However, their unique physiology makes them unable to walk in reverse. This interesting trait can lead to some unsettling incidents, such as when cockroaches accidentally crawl into people's ears. Once trapped, they struggle to get out because they can't backtrack. While this scenario sounds terrifying, it's important to remember that such occurrences are uncommon. Cockroaches have been around for millions of years, adapting to various environments and developing survival techniques that sometimes baffle us. Despite their reputation as pests, they play an essential role in the ecosystem, helping break down organic matter. So while it's hard to imagine having one of these creatures scuttling close to you, they are more than just a nuisance. They are a captivating part of nature's intricate web. What new fact will surprise you about our creepy, crawly friends? Why exactly does John Marshall Harlan matter today? John Marshall Harlan, a notable Supreme Court justice, is often called the Great Dissenter for his powerful dissenting opinions. While he served from 1877 to 1911, many of his viewpoints went against the majority ruling of the court. For instance, in cases concerning civil rights and individual liberties, Harlan emphasized fairness and justice, even when his peers disagreed. His beliefs often gained traction long after they were spoken, as history showed that his insights were spot on. Today, Harlan's legacy continues to inspire those advocating for justice and equality. Many legal scholars examine his dissents as crucial pieces of American jurisprudence, highlighting the importance of standing firm in one's beliefs, even when alone. Harlan's dedication reminds us that justice isn't just about winning, it's about the ideals we strive for and the impact of our voices in shaping the future. Here's what actually happens when you clone a village. In China, a remarkable replica of the Austrian village Hallstatt has been built, showcasing stunning attention to detail. This clone village features authentic architecture, charming streets, and even a church that mirrors the original Hallstatt's iconic look. The project reflects China's impressive ability to recreate entire towns, capturing the essence of unique European locales. Tourists flock to this copycat village not only for its picturesque views, but also to experience a slice of Austrian culture without traveling to Europe. The rise of such replicas raises interesting questions about cultural appropriation and the value of authenticity. Do these clone towns offer a genuine experience or just a superficial imitation? As global tourism changes, these replicas might be changing how we think about travel and culture as they blend the familiar with the faux. Sundays are the ultimate ice cream day. Ice cream sales peak on Sundays, making it the most popular day for this delicious treat. Why do so many people choose to indulge in scoops of their favorite flavors on this day? It could be that Sundays offer a sense of relaxation after a busy week, creating the perfect opportunity to enjoy a sweet reward. Many families have weekend traditions that include a fun trip to an ice cream shop, turning a simple dessert into a cherished ritual. The phenomenon even inspired the name Sunday, which is a fitting nod to the day it's most savored. Whether it's a classic scoop of vanilla or a creative concoction piled high with toppings, enjoying ice cream on Sundays has become a delightful custom for many. So next time you treat yourself on a Sunday, remember you're part of a sweet tradition enjoyed by countless others. Most people don't know this, but Aibo is special. Launched by Sony in 1999, Aibo was a groundbreaking robotic dog designed to change how we think about pet ownership. It could learn tricks, recognize faces, and respond to voice commands, blending the companionship of a pet with advanced robotics. Imagine a dog that plays fetch, wags its tail, and even shows affection, all powered by cutting-edge technology. However, Aibo came with a hefty price tag of $2,000, which limited its accessibility. While it offered a unique experience, many people found it hard to form the same emotional bonds with Aibo as they would with a real dog. Despite production ending in 2006, Aibo has not been forgotten. It remains a beloved symbol of the early consumer robotics movement, with a loyal following of tech enthusiasts and collectors who celebrate its innovative spirit. Have you ever seen one in action? Did you know that laser tattoo removal can be painful? This method, often seen as the gold standard for getting rid of unwanted tattoos, uses powerful laser beams to break down the ink particles in your skin. When the laser is applied, it sends incredibly rapid pulses of light that target the pigment in the tattoo. While the results can be impressive, the experience can feel quite uncomfortable, as many people describe it as similar to getting snapped by a rubber band. The good news is that, despite the pain, laser removal is effective, often requiring multiple sessions to fully clear the tattoo. After each session, your skin will typically heal over a few weeks before the next treatment. If you're considering this option, it's important to consult a professional who can guide you through the process and help manage any discomfort. So, are you ready to say goodbye to that ink? Hard to believe, but the Queen Mary almost had a different name. In an amusing twist of fate, the famous ocean liner was almost called the Queen Victoria instead. This unexpected naming mix-up happened due to a misunderstanding involving King George V Cunard, the shipping company behind the liner, originally intended to pay tribute to Queen Victoria, a beloved monarch who reigned for much of the 19th century. However, when King George V heard the plan, he mistakenly thought the ship was named after his wife, Queen Mary. This led to the iconic ship being named the Queen Mary, a name that has certainly left its mark in the world of ocean travel. The Queen Mary has since become a floating hotel and museum in Long Beach, California, where visitors can explore her rich history and luxurious Art Deco design. Imagine if she had been called the Queen Victoria instead. How different would her legacy have been? Is it really true that humans catch 100 million sharks? Every year, an astonishing 100 million sharks fall victim to fishing practices around the globe. This massive number highlights the intense pressure these remarkable creatures face from commercial and recreational fishing. Sharks are caught for their fins, meat, and livers, which are prized in some cultures. Unfortunately, this high level of fishing threatens many species with extinction. Sharks play a critical role in our oceans as apex predators, helping to maintain the balance of marine ecosystems. When shark populations decline, the effects ripple through the food chain, impacting everything from small fish to sea turtles. Conservation efforts are underway to protect sharks and their habitats, but the challenge remains significant. By increasing awareness and supporting sustainable fishing practices, we can help ensure that these ancient creatures thrive for generations to come. So how can we join in the fight to save sharks in our oceans? Here's a wild fact about sheep's eyesight. Did you know that sheep have an incredible field of vision of around 300 degrees? This amazing trait comes from their unique eye placement on the sides of their heads. Unlike humans, who have their eyes positioned at the front, allowing for a narrower view, sheep can see almost all around them without needing to turn their heads much at all. This wide-angle sight is crucial for their survival in the wild, as it helps them spot predators from almost any direction. The only blind spot they have is directly behind them, but it's a small price to pay for such exceptional vision. So the next time you see a sheep grazing in a pasture, remember that they might be watching everything around them while appearing calm and relaxed. Hard to believe, but many charities waste donations. Surprisingly, some charities give less than 4% of the funds they collect to the very causes they claim to support. For instance, there's a cancer charity that raised eyebrows after spending a whopping $18 million on fundraising services. But here's the catch. This service was provided by a company owned by the charity president's son. This kind of spending raises important questions about transparency and accountability in the charitable sector. When we donate, we often hope our money will make a meaningful impact, especially for critical issues like cancer. Yet these examples show that not all charities prioritize their mission over profits. As donors, we must stay informed and choose organizations that use our contributions wisely. So how can we ensure our donations actually help those in need? Is it really true that Antarctica hides lakes beneath ice? Yes, and it's a fascinating secret. Beneath the thick ice sheet of Antarctica, scientists have discovered over 400 subglacial lakes, with Lake Vostok being the largest and most famous one. These lakes have been sealed off from the outside world for millions of years, creating a unique environment. The incredible pressure from the heavy ice above helps keep the water in these lakes liquid, despite the freezing temperatures surrounding them. This isolation may mean that the water houses some of the oldest and most mysterious ecosystems on Earth, potentially featuring life forms that have never interacted with the outside world. Researchers are excited about what discoveries await as they study these hidden lakes. Could these ancient waters hold clues about life on other planets? The answers might just be under miles of ice waiting to be revealed. This might surprise you. Mobile phones impact your brain. These handy devices emit electromagnetic waves that interact with our body tissues, raising some eyebrows among researchers. While short-term exposure to these waves is generally considered safe, studies suggest there might be potential effects on proteins in the brain. Imagine your phone sitting beside you all night while you sleep. It could be busy sending and receiving signals instead of letting you rest peacefully. Experts advise against placing your phone under your pillow during sleep, as prolonged exposure, even if harmless right now, may not be the best idea for long-term health. Instead, try keeping it on a nightstand or in another room to avoid unnecessary electromagnetic exposure. After all, our well-being is a priority, and small changes like this can lead to better sleep and a healthier brain. So how do you keep your phone away at night? You won't believe the secret life of bodega cats. These charming felines, often seen lounging in New York City's convenience stores, play an important role as the unofficial managers or bosses of the bodegas. Bodega cats, typically domestic short-haired breeds, are not just adorable companions. They are also diligent workers that help keep rodent populations under control. Their presence is not only practical, but also a beloved part of neighborhood culture. Shoppers often stop to pet these friendly felines while they peruse the aisles, making them a delightful fixture in the community. Many bodega owners appreciate their cats not just for their pest control skills, but as guardians of the store's atmosphere, creating a welcoming space. So next time you visit a New York deli, keep an eye out for these furry helpers. Who knows, you might just meet the real boss. Believe it or not, avocados pause their growth. This fascinating fruit doesn't ripen on the tree because of an incredible biological mechanism. What happens is that avocados have a special process that slows down their maturity, allowing them to stay attached to the tree without falling off too soon. This mechanism is nature's way of ensuring that they ripen at the right time, typically after they've been picked. If avocados ripen while still hanging on the tree, they'd be at risk of falling and spoiling before they could be harvested. Once picked, these fruits continue their journey toward ripeness, often becoming creamy and delicious after a few days. So the next time you slice into an avocado, remember that its incredible ability to pause and wait makes it a unique and special part of nature's culinary offerings. Isn't it amazing how evolution has crafted such intelligent strategies for survival? Did you know about Heinz's mysterious number 57? This intriguing number on ketchup bottles actually represents the incredible variety of pickles that Heinz once sold. In the early days of the company, Heinz offered over 57 different varieties of products, hoping to showcase their extensive range. Although today they are best known for their iconic ketchup, this clever marketing slogan was designed to leave customers with the impression that they could find a wide selection of high-quality items at Heinz. The number 57 also implies that true quality can't be rushed. It's more about tradition and trust than just a product count. As you squeeze that famous bottle of ketchup over your fries or burger, remember there's a rich history tied to that simple number. It's not just a marketing gimmick, it reflects the company's commitment to variety and customer satisfaction, making Heinz a staple in kitchens worldwide. So the next time you reach for Heinz ketchup, think about how this number connects you to a legacy of deliciousness and variety. Have you tried using tweezers for contact lenses? These specially designed tweezers might look simple, but they pack a powerful punch when it comes to eye care. Originally intended for the delicate task of opening the eyes, they have transformed into a handy tool for inserting contact lenses. Made with precision, these tweezers often have a soft, gripping surface that helps you secure and place your lenses without any fuss. No more fumbling with your fingers. With their ergonomic design, they not only make inserting a breeze but also ensure that your lenses stay clean and free from oils or dirt that can accumulate from your fingers. Plus, they're perfect for folks with long nails who find it tricky to handle tiny lenses. Just imagine how much easier your morning routine could become. Whether you're a seasoned contact lens user or new to the scene, these tweezers can be a game changer. So why not give them a try for your contact lens adventures? Is it really true that we can't land on gas giants? The answer is a resounding yes. Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, known as the gas giants of our solar system, are fascinating worlds that captivate our imagination. However, there's a big catch. These planets lack solid surfaces. Instead, they are composed mostly of gases and have deep atmospheres that transition into liquid and possibly even metallic forms as you go deeper. For instance, when you think of Jupiter, picture its swirling clouds of hydrogen and helium, which create violent storms like the famous Great Red Spot. Even if a spacecraft could descend into these atmospheres, it would encounter extreme pressure and temperatures that would crush or incinerate any landing vehicle. That's why exploration of these magnificent giants relies on orbiting spacecraft and remote sensors, allowing us to gather incredible data without ever actually touching down. Isn't it incredible how much we can learn without setting foot on their mysterious surfaces? Believe it or not, your bones change your voice. When we hear our own voice, it often sounds different than how others hear it. This surprising effect is mostly due to the way bones in our head transmit sound waves. Normally, when we speak, vibrations travel through the air and reach our ears. However, some sound waves also vibrate through the bones in our skull, producing a richer, bass-heavy version of our voice that we don't hear when listening to a recording. This difference can lead many people to dislike the sound of their own voice. It's interesting to note that while we might hear our voices deeper and fuller, recordings capture only the air-transmitted sound, which may feel high-pitched and unappealing. So next time you cringe at your own voice, remember it's just your bones playing tricks on you. Did you know about the colorful margarita pizza? This delicious dish features tomato sauce, fresh mozzarella, and fragrant basil, creating a stunning representation of the Italian national flag. Imagine biting into a slice that not only bursts with flavor, but also tells the story of Italy's pride. The margarita pizza was named after Queen Margherita of Savoy, who visited Naples in the late 1800s. A local chef created this pizza to honor her, skillfully combining the colors of the flag, red from the tomatoes, white from the mozzarella, and green from the basil. This delightful combination makes it a favorite for both locals and tourists who want to experience authentic Italian cuisine. It's incredible how food can express cultural identity and pride, connecting people to their heritage through taste. Next time you indulge in a margarita pizza, take a moment to appreciate not just the flavors, but also the rich history and patriotism that each ingredient embodies. Who knew a simple pizza could hold such meaning? Did you know babies triple their weight in a year? This incredible transformation happens during the first 12 months of life, where a newborn can double their weight by just 4 to 6 months. To fuel this rapid growth, infants need around 100 calories for every kilogram they weigh each day. That's a lot of energy for such tiny bodies. Most of this nourishment comes from breast milk or formula, which provide all the essential nutrients they need to thrive. But it's not just their physical size that's changing. Their brains are undergoing a major growth spurt too. By their first birthday, a baby's brain has nearly doubled in size, reaching about 60% of its adult weight. This period is crucial not just for body growth, but also for mental development, setting the stage for future learning and skills. How amazing is it that such small beings can achieve so much in just 1 year? Is it really true that happiness has its own day? March 20th is officially recognized as the International Day of Happiness, thanks to a United Nations initiative launched in 2012. This special day aims to promote well-being and spread global cheer, encouraging people everywhere to focus on what brings joy. The UN even provides a guide filled with ideas to celebrate, like practicing kindness and working to reduce inequality. If you're curious about who leads the happiness charts, look no further than Finland. For 7 consecutive years, this Nordic nation has topped the World Happiness Report, largely because of its strong social systems, a reliable government, and the trust citizens have in one another. So as you celebrate happiness this March 20th, think about how you can contribute to joy and well-being in your own life and community. Guess what really drives the ketogenic diet's success? The ketogenic diet, often referred to as keto, has been a game changer for many people, especially those struggling with epilepsy when medications fall short. By significantly cutting down on carbohydrates and ramping up fat intake, the body enters a state known as ketosis. In this state, the body starts using fat for energy instead of carbs, which can lead to a remarkable reduction in the frequency and severity of seizures. This diet has been around for decades, originally developed for epilepsy treatment in the 1920s. Medical professionals often recommend it for children with epilepsy whose seizures are not well controlled by conventional drugs. The science behind the diet shows how dietary choices can drastically impact brain function and health. How cool is that? Believe it or not, the sun dominates our solar system. It makes up a staggering 99.86% of the total mass, showcasing just how massive it truly is. Imagine a giant beach ball that represents the entire solar system. The sun would be more like a huge mountain standing in comparison to tiny pebbles. This immense size gives the sun a powerful gravitational pull that keeps all the planets, including Earth, in their orbits. Without this gravitational influence, the planets would drift into space, losing their paths and alignment. The sun's energy also fuels life on our planet, providing the warmth and light necessary for plants to grow and for humans and animals to thrive. With a diameter of about 864,000 miles, which is around 109 times that of Earth, it's hard to grasp its true scale. This gigantic star, mostly made of hydrogen and helium, works tirelessly to power our solar system, making it the center of our cosmic neighborhood. Isn't it incredible how one star can have such an immense impact on everything around it? Guess what really drives your thoughts and actions? The human brain operates on just about 20 watts of power, which is enough to light a small bulb. This astonishing amount of energy is used to facilitate communication between billions of neurons. These neurons constantly send signals to one another, enabling everything from deep thoughts to movements and even emotions. Imagine a busy highway where countless cars, representing neurons, rush to their destinations, ensuring that you can think clearly, feel deeply, and react quickly to the world around you. Even with such minimal power, the brain orchestrates complex processes, allowing us to learn, remember, and even create art. So the next time you feel overwhelmed by your thoughts, just remember that your brain is performing incredible feats of energy management, even without the bright lights. What if robots could help keep us safe? Boston Dynamics' Spot Police robot is more than just an impressive piece of technology. It's a game changer for the NYPD. This four-legged robot is designed to tackle high-risk operations, stepping in when human officers might face dangers too great. Imagine a situation where a potentially hazardous environment is involved, like a barricade or an active threat. Instead of sending in officers first, Spot can scout the area, gather real-time data, and relay back critical information. This not only enhances officer safety, but also makes responses more efficient. By leveraging advanced sensors and cameras, the Spot robot helps the NYPD make informed decisions, reducing risk for everyone involved. With its unique capabilities, it paves the way for a future where technology and law enforcement work hand in hand to protect communities. How cool is that? Why exactly does soccer spark such wild reactions? After Germany's remarkable 7-1 victory over Brazil in the 2014 World Cup, emotions ran high not just among fans, but even in unexpected places. The shocking score turned heads worldwide and led to a surge of humorous and inappropriate content online. A well-known adult video website noticed this trend when users began uploading highlights of the game with explicit titles that made light of the defeat. The website, eager to maintain a certain level of decorum, had to issue a public plea urging fans to stop posting these suggestive clips. This quirky incident highlights how deeply sports can stir feelings and inspire creativity, even in cheeky ways. It's a testament to how influential and entertaining soccer can be, bringing laughter and surprises, sometimes in the most unexpected forms. Isn't it fascinating how a single match can elicit such varied and intense reactions? Here's a wild fact about sneakers. The term sneaker actually comes from the rubber sole, which allows wearers to walk quietly like a stealthy ninja. The first modern sneaker, known as the Cad's Champion, hit the market in 1916, and since then, sneakers have transformed into a major player in both fashion and culture. Today, you'll see vibrant designs and collaborations between famous celebrities and top designers, making sneakers not just practical, but also trendy. From running marathons to making style statements, sneakers have a versatile role in our lives. Whether you're hitting the gym or hanging out with friends, there's a sneaker style to fit your vibe. Plus, sneaker culture has grown so influential that sneakerheads, enthusiasts who collect rare pairs, often camp out for days just to grab the latest release. How did your favorite sneakers come to be? Have you ever wondered why cold water is so refreshing? When you take a sip from a mountain spring or a glass filled with ice, the chilling sensation can be exhilarating. Cold water is often praised for its delicious taste, but have you ever thought about why that is? The answer lies partly in how temperature affects our taste buds. Cooler temperatures can enhance flavors and make water feel crisper and more refreshing. Additionally, cold water is excellent for quenching your thirst, especially on a hot day or after physical activity. Did you know that colder water can even make you feel more awake? Many outdoor enthusiasts love drinking from natural sources that provide this chilly delight. Just remember that while it's great to enjoy cold water, you should also stay hydrated with water at various temperatures throughout the day. Next time you take a cold gulp, relish that refreshing sensation and think about how it keeps you cool and invigorated. Discover the heartwarming journey of Dion Leonard and Gobi. This incredible story begins in Mongolia, where marathon runner Dion Leonard found an unexpected companion during his race. A small stray dog named Gobi followed him over 100 miles, capturing his heart in the process. Rather than leaving her behind, Dion decided to adopt Gobi, leading to an inspiring bond that transcended the challenges they faced together. Their journey is not just a tale of endurance, it's a testament to friendship and loyalty. Dion's experiences with Gobi have sparked a book that shares their adventures, inspiring countless readers globally. This delightful story reminds us that sometimes love comes from the most unexpected places. Have you ever experienced a connection with an animal that changed your life? Guess what really drives our sense of smell? Anosmia is the complete loss of smell, and it can really change how someone experiences the world. Our sense of smell is closely tied to taste, so when people lose this ability, they don't just miss out on the aroma of fresh cookies or blooming flowers. They often find that food tastes bland and unappealing. Imagine eating your favorite meals without the delightful scents that enhance their flavors. Anosmia can happen due to various reasons, such as viral infections, allergies, or even certain medications. While some people regain their sense of smell over time, others may struggle with it for longer periods. Scientists are actively researching ways to help those affected by anosmia. They are exploring treatments that might restore this vital sense, allowing people to enjoy the world of scents once again. Isn't it fascinating how something so small can make such a big difference? Did you know about SNH's fascinating green tokens? In the 19th century, a company named SNH introduced these innovative green tokens, which revolutionized shopping. Customers could collect these tokens with their purchases and later exchange them for exciting rewards. This clever marketing strategy was one of the first customer loyalty programs designed to keep people coming back to the store for more. People loved the idea of earning something extra just for shopping, which fostered a sense of community and appreciation between customers and businesses. As shoppers collected tokens, they not only felt a thrill of earning rewards, but also became more loyal to the brands that offered them. This simple yet effective concept laid the groundwork for the various loyalty programs we see today, from points cards to mobile apps that reward frequent shoppers. Can you imagine how shopping habits shifted with the introduction of these tokens? Let's uncover the truth about wombat poop. Did you know that wombat feces are cube-shaped? This unique shape isn't just a quirky fact, it's crucial for the wombat's daily life. Wombats are nocturnal herbivores native to Australia, and they produce around 80 to 100 cube-shaped droppings each night. This strange shape prevents the feces from rolling away, allowing wombats to mark their territory effectively. The cubes are formed within the intestines, where the elasticity of the intestinal walls creates pressure that shapes the poop into distinct squares. Scientists believe this helps wombats keep their scent markers in place, attracting potential mates and warning off rivals. So next time you think of wombat droppings, remember they're not just cute. They serve a vital purpose for survival in the wild. Isn't nature fascinating? Surprising effects of onions on sleepiness revealed. Eating a lot of onions may send you straight to dreamland. This unexpected sleepiness comes from an amino acid called tryptophan, which is found in onions. Tryptophan is known for its ability to help produce serotonin, a chemical in our brains that plays a key role in regulating sleep. So the next time you chow down on a big plate of onion rings or load up your burger with slices of these flavorful veggies, you might want to watch out for those post-meal yawns. Some people even report feeling unusually tired after enjoying dishes with high onion content. While onions are packed with health benefits, like antioxidants that can boost your immune system and vitamins that support overall wellness, they can also have this surprising side effect. Of course, everyone's body reacts differently to food, so always pay attention to how your diet makes you feel. So who knew that such a seemingly ordinary vegetable could affect your energy levels? Next time, think twice before piling on those onions. Hard to believe, but Uluru is taller than the Eiffel Tower. Standing proudly at 348 meters, 142 feet, this stunning sandstone monolith is not just a remarkable geological formation, it holds immense cultural and spiritual importance for the indigenous people of Australia. Known as Ayers Rock to many, Uluru is one of the most recognizable landmarks in the country. While there are larger monoliths around the world, none can rival the depth of connection that Uluru has with the Anangu people, who consider it a sacred site. Visitors flock from all over the globe to witness its breathtaking sunrises and sunsets, which cast a mesmerizing palette of colors upon its rocky surface. Hiking around Uluru's base offers a glimpse into its rich heritage, showcasing ancient rock art and stories that date back thousands of years. How does nature blend with culture in such a captivating way? Let's uncover the truth about owls' super senses. Owls are truly remarkable creatures, especially known for their exceptional hearing. Unlike many animals, certain species of owls have asymmetrical ear placements, which means their ears are not positioned at the same height on their heads. This unique arrangement allows them to detect even the faintest sounds made by their prey, like rustling leaves or scurrying rodents. even in the darkest nights. When an owl hears a sound, it can pinpoint the exact location of the source by comparing the time it takes for the sound to reach each ear. Coupled with their incredible night vision, which excels in low light, owls become fierce nocturnal predators. This combination of acute hearing and sharp eyesight enables them to hunt effectively, ensuring they can find food even when it's completely dark outside. Isn't it fascinating how these adaptations make owls such efficient hunters? This might surprise you. Haircut phobia is real. Known as tonsuriphobia or trichophobia, this intense fear affects many individuals, making haircuts a terrifying experience. For those struggling with this phobia, even the thought of sitting in a barber's chair can trigger anxiety and panic. It often leads to avoidance behaviors, where people skip regular haircuts altogether, causing some to feel increasingly self-conscious about their appearance. This irrational fear can stem from various causes, including previous traumatic events related to haircuts, sensitivity to sensory experiences, or even anxiety disorders. Understanding tonsuriphobia is important, as it can significantly impact someone's daily life. If you or someone you know experiences this fear, seeking support from a mental health professional can make a big difference. Therapy and relaxation techniques might help individuals overcome this phobia and regain confidence in their self-image. Why does such a common activity cause such fear? Let's uncover the truth about Kummakivi's strange rock. This fascinating geological formation in Finland has baffled scientists and curious visitors alike. Known as Kummakivi, or strange rock, it features a gigantic boulder that appears to balance effortlessly on a smaller rock beneath it. Geologists think that glacial activity from the last ice age is responsible for this unusual arrangement. As the glaciers advanced and retreated, they transported this massive boulder and left it perched precariously on its smaller counterpart. What makes Kummakivi even more intriguing is how it defies our understanding of gravity. It seems almost impossible for such a heavy stone to remain stable in that position. Each year, people flock to witness this incredible natural wonder, wondering how it manages to stay in place. What secrets does Kummakivi hold about our planet's geological history? Here's a wild fact about a Senate brawl. In 1856, a shocking incident unfolded on the Senate floor when Senator Preston Brooks attacked his fellow Senator Charles Sumner, leaving him unconscious. This brutal act of violence stemmed from heated tensions over slavery, a divisive issue in America at the time. Brooks was furious after Sumner delivered a powerful speech criticizing slavery and made personal insults aimed at Brooks's family. Their disagreement wasn't just political, it was deeply personal. The attack shocked many, illustrating how far tensions had escalated in Congress. After the incident, Brooks faced minimal consequences, which many saw as a reflection of the deeply entrenched attitudes regarding slavery in the South. Sumner, on the other hand, suffered severe injuries and took years to fully recover. This brutal event highlighted the extreme divisions in pre-Civil War America, setting the stage for even more significant conflicts in the years to come. It makes you wonder how such clashes influence the course of American history. Did you know about the fake U.S. Embassy in Ghana? For nearly 10 years, a fraudulent operation posed as the U.S. Embassy in Accra, Ghana, tricking countless individuals into believing they could obtain legitimate visas. This deception, which only came to light in 2016, has raised eyebrows and left many wondering how such a serious scandal could happen. The embassy offered fake services, collected fees, and even produced counterfeit documents, all while evading detection. The imposter embassy significantly hurt many hopeful travelers who invested time and money in trying to secure visas. Officials later revealed that the operation was run by a group of con artists who exploited a gap in diplomatic oversight. Once they were caught, it sent shockwaves through both the U.S. and Ghanaian governments, spurring new security measures to protect against similar fraud in the future. This story serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of verifying official sources, especially when dealing with something as critical as international travel. Have you heard about gorilla noses and fingerprints? Gorillas possess fascinating noses, each featuring unique patterns and wrinkles that resemble human fingerprints. Just like how no two people have identical fingerprints, no two gorilla noses are the same. This remarkable feature allows scientists and conservationists to identify individual gorillas with surprising accuracy. By capturing close-up photographs of these noses, researchers can track the movements and behaviors of specific gorillas in the wild. This method is crucial for studying their populations and ensuring their protection, especially as many gorilla species face threats from habitat loss and poaching. So the next time you admire a gorilla at the zoo or in a documentary, remember that those distinct nose patterns are key to understanding their lives and preserving their future in the wild. Is it really true that dying in the capital is illegal? This eyebrow-raising law comes from a quirky old statute in Washington, D.C. that states it's technically illegal to die within the Capitol building. The origin of this unusual law dates back to a time when the government wanted to ensure that anyone who passed away on its grounds would receive a proper burial at public expense. Although this law isn't taken seriously and rarely, if ever, enforced today, it sparks curiosity about the peculiarities of legal codes. Some say it reflects how laws can become outdated yet remain on the books, creating strange scenarios that lead to funny conversations. So next time you think about visiting the iconic Capitol, remember this odd tidbit. It may just add a little humor to your trip. Who knew government regulations could be so intriguing? Guess how Japan turns memory loss into a dining experience? In a unique twist on hospitality, a restaurant in Japan employs waitstaff grappling with different levels of memory loss, such as dementia. This innovative concept not only serves delicious food, but also creates a welcoming environment for individuals facing cognitive challenges. Surprisingly, there's a 37% chance that orders can be incorrect, making each visit a bit of an adventure for diners. However, the upside is far greater than just occasional mix-ups. It promotes inclusion and understanding of those living with memory disorders. By providing jobs, the restaurant helps these employees feel valued and connected to society, fostering a sense of community. Diners often express empathy and appreciation as they experience firsthand the challenges and triumphs faced by the waitstaff. This restaurant is not just about food, it's a heartfelt reminder that we can all play a role in creating a more inclusive society. With every meal served, it sparks conversations about dementia and inspires others to think about how they can support individuals facing similar struggles. What do you think of this creative idea? Guess what really drives a snail's dinner time? Snails have an amazing secret weapon for eating, thousands of tiny teeth hidden on their long, sticky tongues. Unlike human teeth that are easily seen, these microscopic teeth work together like a tiny rasp. When a snail feeds, it extends its tongue, known as a radula, coated with these minute teeth. This unique dental structure allows snails to scrape food off surfaces, like plants and algae, effectively. Imagine a tiny conveyor belt of teeth working tirelessly to help a snail enjoy its meal. Some species can have over 20,000 teeth, making it one of nature's most impressive eating tools. So the next time you see a snail slowly munching away, remember how its extraordinary mouth makes dining so efficient. Isn't it fascinating how something so small can have such a big impact on their feeding habits? Can you imagine a car going 249 miles per hour? The Koenigsegg Regera has made that dream a reality by setting a world record, reaching this astonishing speed in just 28.81 seconds. This hypercar is not just about speed. It features a powerful 5-liter twin-turbo engine combined with 3 electric motors. Together, they generate over 1,100 horsepower, making it one of the most powerful cars on the planet. What truly sets the Regera apart is its innovative direct drive system, which eliminates the traditional gearbox. This technology allows for smoother acceleration and improved performance. Picture yourself behind the wheel, feeling the incredible power as the Regera propels you from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.8 seconds. The combination of cutting-edge engineering and relentless pursuit of speed makes the Koenigsegg Regera a marvel of modern automotive technology. It's more than just a car, it's a glimpse into the future of high-performance vehicles. What other incredible speeds might we see in the future? Guess what really drives our incredible sense of smell? It turns out humans are experts at detecting petrichor, the delightful earthy aroma that wafts through the air after it rains. This remarkable ability even surpasses a shark's skill in sensing blood in water. Imagine that! Scientists believe our ancient ancestors developed this fine-tuned sense to recognize rainfall, which was vital for finding water sources and understanding environmental shifts. By picking up on the distinctive scent of wet soil and plant oils released during a downpour, early humans could make informed decisions about where to find food and shelter. This gift has been passed down through generations, allowing us to appreciate the scent of rain, triggering nostalgia, and reminding us of nature's rhythms. So next time it rains and you catch that refreshing fragrance, remember how vital it once was for our survival. Hard to believe, but animal safety protocols exist. Handling deceased animals is no small matter. Specific safety guidelines ensure that public health is protected. When an animal dies, whether on a farm, in the wild, or at a veterinary clinic, it can pose health risks if not dealt with properly. These protocols include immediate reporting to local authorities and following strict disposal methods to avoid contamination. For instance, burial must be deep enough to prevent scavenging, while incineration should only occur in approved facilities. Additionally, wearing personal protective equipment helps prevent exposure to harmful bacteria or diseases that can linger even after an animal's death. Awareness and adherence to these safety rules are vital for anyone who may encounter deceased animals, helping protect not just humans, but also the environment and other wildlife. So next time you hear about animal handling, remember the importance of these safety measures. Discover Bob Ross's surprising hair choice. Bob Ross, the beloved painter and TV host, actually had naturally straight hair. However, instead of visiting the barber frequently while traveling in his mobile home, he decided to get a perm. By doing this, he could maintain a signature hairstyle without the hassle of regular haircuts. Interestingly, Bob wasn't fond of his curly locks. He even admitted to disliking them at times. Yet as his fame grew, those iconic curls became part of his brand. Fans began to associate his fluffy hair with his calm demeanor and cheerful painting style. It's fascinating to think that what Bob originally saw as a practical choice turned into a defining feature that helped him connect with audiences. So next time you see him on screen, remember that those curls were more about convenience than preference. Did you know moon footprints will last 100 million years? Footprints left by Apollo astronauts on the lunar surface are truly remarkable. Since the moon has no atmosphere, there's no wind or rain to wear them away. This means that the iconic footprints and tracks made by lunar rovers will remain for about 100 million years, untouched and perfectly preserved. Picture this. Millions of years from now, visitors from another world might find these traces, providing a snapshot of our human exploration. Alongside footprints, the historic landers and rovers will still be visible, creating a time capsule of human ingenuity. The absence of weathering processes lets us think of the moon as a kind of cosmic canvas capturing a moment in time. It's fascinating to consider that, unlike our planet, where signs of life quickly fade, the moon preserves our lunar legacy. So as we gaze up at the moon, we are not only looking at a celestial body, but at an everlasting record of humanity's quest to explore beyond our own world. What other mysteries does the moon hold for us? What if I told you Princess Liu Chuyu had her way? In the 5th century, during the vibrant Song dynasty, Princess Liu Chuyu found herself frustrated with her brother, who had taken multiple concubines. Rather than simply accepting this unfairness, Liu Chuyu boldly voiced her complaints. Her brother, perhaps wanting to appease her, made a surprising decision. He granted her a harem of 30 men. This extraordinary move highlights how women in history, like Liu Chuyu, often navigated the complexities of power and gender roles. It's a stunning example of how someone used their voice to change circumstances in a male-dominated society. Liu Chuyu's story sparks curiosity about the often overlooked roles women played in shaping history. Did her courage inspire other women to seek their own paths as well? The dynamics of royal families can be fascinating, revealing much about societal structures of the time. Surprisingly, it's a fact that ginkgo trees are ancient survivors. This remarkable species has a lineage that stretches back an incredible 270 million years, making it one of the oldest living tree types on our planet. Imagine a tree that has witnessed the rise and fall of dinosaurs and survived multiple mass extinctions. The ginkgo, often called a botanical time traveler, thrived even after events that wiped out countless other species. Its unique fan-shaped leaves and ability to adapt to urban environments make it a favorite in city parks and along streets. What's truly fascinating is that ginkgo trees are not only tough but also resilient, bouncing back even after severe pollution or harsh conditions. So next time you see one, remember that you're looking at a living piece of history, a true testament to nature's ability to endure. How incredible is that? Did you know Costa Rica banned sport hunting? This historic decision, made in 2012, turned Costa Rica into the first Latin American country to outlaw this practice, showing a strong commitment to wildlife conservation. Prior to this landmark law, sport hunting posed serious threats to various animal species and disrupted natural ecosystems. By abolishing sport hunting, Costa Rica aimed to protect its incredible biodiversity. Home to more than 500,000 species, this small nation boasts a wide array of wildlife, from colorful birds to playful monkeys and majestic big cats. The ban has encouraged a shift towards ecotourism, where visitors can observe and appreciate animals in their natural habitats instead of hunting them. This effort not only helps preserve wildlife populations, but also supports local economies. Costa Rica's bold move sets an example for other countries, encouraging them to adopt similar measures. As the world faces severe challenges to biodiversity, initiatives like this inspire hope. Could more countries follow suit and prioritize animal welfare? Did you know about Chariklo's surprising rings? This little celestial body, orbiting the sun between Saturn and Uranus, has set itself apart in an astonishing way. Chariklo is the smallest known object in our solar system with a ring system, measuring just 250 kilometers wide. Unlike the massive giants Saturn or Jupiter, which boast grand and dazzling rings, Chariklo's rings are more subtle yet equally fascinating. Discovered in 1997, this asteroid surprised astronomers when they found that it has two distinct rings, making it a topic of keen interest among space enthusiasts and scientists alike. These rings likely form from debris created during collisions or from material ejected from Chariklo itself. As we continue to explore our solar system, Chariklo reminds us that even the tiniest objects can hold extraordinary features. What other secrets do you think our solar system hides? Let's uncover the truth about the flashing tilefish. The Hoplolatus clupa, commonly known as the flashing tilefish, possesses an extraordinary skill. It can rapidly change color thanks to specialized cells called iridophories. This remarkable ability serves two vital roles in the fish's life. First, it helps the tilefish camouflage itself from predators and threats, blending into its surroundings effortlessly. Imagine a vibrant splash of colors, transforming into muted tones in the blink of an eye. Secondly, this color-changing trait facilitates communication among tilefish, allowing them to signal to one another. In the underwater world, vibrant displays can convey moods or mating readiness. Researchers continue to study the flashing tilefish to better understand how they utilize this amazing adaptation. It's a captivating reminder of how creatures adapt to their environment and communicate in ways we might never have imagined. So next time you think about adaptability in nature, consider the flashing tilefish and its colorful talents. Did you know hot water sings differently? When you pour hot water, it actually makes a higher pitched sound compared to cold water. This surprising phenomenon happens because hot water has lower viscosity, which means it flows more easily. Essentially, viscosity measures how thick or sticky a liquid is, affecting its movement. When hot water is poured, it creates smaller bubbles as it hits the surface, generating those higher frequencies we hear. On the other hand, cold water, with its thicker texture, forms larger bubbles that create deeper sounds. You might not usually notice this difference in everyday life, but it can be a fun experiment. Next time you boil water for tea or coffee, pay close attention to the sound it makes as you pour. This quirky effect is just one of the fascinating ways temperature changes the properties of water. Isn't it amazing how something as simple as pouring water can reveal the hidden science all around us? You might be shocked to learn that eclipses reveal secrets. The sun's corona, usually hidden by its intense brightness, becomes visible during a solar eclipse. This fascinating phenomenon allows scientists to study the sun's outer layers and understand solar activities like coronal mass ejections and solar flares. These events can send bursts of energy into space, affecting satellites and even power grids on Earth. Throughout history, solar eclipses have captivated people, holding great cultural and scientific significance. Ancient civilizations, including the Babylonians, were keen observers of these events, using them to predict significant happenings, especially relating to royalty. They believed an eclipse could signal a change in leadership or divine messages. Today, astronomers still find value in observing eclipses, as each one offers unique opportunities to learn more about our sun and its impact on our planet and beyond. You might be surprised by Ronaldo's extravagant gift. In 2015, the famous football superstar Cristiano Ronaldo did something truly remarkable for his agent, Jorge Mendes. As a wedding present, Ronaldo gifted Mendes a stunning Greek island, a gift valued at an incredible $3 million to $50 million. This jaw-dropping gesture showcases not only Ronaldo's immense wealth, but also his generosity and deep friendship with Mendes. Imagine owning a private island, surrounded by crystal-clear waters and breathtaking views. Sounds like a dream, right? Beyond the wealth involved, this gift symbolizes the strong bond between the two men, who have collaborated through many highs and lows in Ronaldo's career. Given the massive sums of money involved in the world of football, extravagant gifts are not unheard of, but this one stands out. It highlights how personal relationships can flourish even in a highly competitive and commercial environment. So the next time you think of football, remember that there's sometimes a lot more going on behind the scenes than just the game. Is it really true that boa constrictors are unique snakes? The boa constrictor is indeed a fascinating species, with a name that perfectly matches its scientific classification. The word boa comes from Latin, where it means large water snake, highlighting the impressive size and adaptability of these reptiles. Found in a range of environments, from tropical rainforests to arid regions, these snakes are masters of survival. One of their most remarkable traits is their hunting method. Instead of using venom, boa constrictors capture their prey by coiling around it and applying pressure until the prey suffocates. This technique allows them to take down animals much larger than themselves, making them effective predators in their habitats. Whether they are lounging in trees or gliding silently through water, boa constrictors showcase the beauty of nature's design. How much do you know about their fascinating lives? Why exactly does this giant stone hover in Ergaki? The Ergaki Reserve in Russia is home to a remarkable natural phenomenon, a colossal stone weighing around 600 tons that seems to defy gravity. This massive rock, known as the Lying Stone, has maintained its precarious balance for thousands of years, capturing the interest of both locals and scientists alike. The stone is perched on a narrow base, creating the illusion that it could topple at any moment. Geologists believe that a combination of weathering, erosion, and the peculiar forces of nature has led to this intriguing arrangement. While the stone appears perfectly stable, the underlying geological features, like the specific rock types and the terrain, contribute to its unique position. Visitors to Ergaki often marvel at how such a heavy object can stay upright, prompting questions about the natural forces at play. Could this balancing act be a clue to the history of this beautiful landscape? Let's uncover the truth about Scotty James Doohan. His fascinating life goes far beyond his role on Star Trek. Born in Canada, Doohan not only shined as a beloved actor, but also bravely served in World War II. As a soldier, he experienced intense moments that shaped his character, including a remarkable encounter about an obituary that emerged during the war. This poignant event highlighted the bond and camaraderie among soldiers facing the realities of conflict. Doohan's ability to captivate audiences on screen is fueled by these life experiences, merging the intensity of real battle with the artistry of performance. His story showcases not only the entertainment industry, but also the bravery of those who served during one of history's most challenging times. So how did Dewan navigate both the battlefield and the spotlight? His journey remains a testament to resilience and talent. Here's something incredible about milk production. Did you know that a single cow can produce enough milk in its lifetime to fill hundreds of thousands of glasses? That's right. Dairy farming plays a huge role in providing us with a staple that many people enjoy every day. On average, a dairy cow can yield about 6 to 7 gallons of milk a day, which adds up to tremendous quantities over the years. This not only supports our breakfast cereals, cheese, and creamy yogurt, but also contributes to local economies and sustainable agriculture. Dairy farms are often family-run businesses, highlighting the blend of tradition and innovation in this industry. By understanding how much a single cow can give us, we can appreciate the hard work that goes into producing our favorite dairy products. Isn't it amazing how such a simple creature can have such an enormous impact on our lives? Discover the truth behind Project X cigarettes. In the 1970s, Project X aimed to create a new kind of cigarette that would supposedly be safer for smokers. It was developed by scientists who wanted to reduce the health risks associated with traditional tobacco products. However, the project faced intense opposition from powerful tobacco manufacturers, who realized that if Project X succeeded, it could threaten their entire industry. They were well aware of the potential dangers linked to smoking, and the idea of a less harmful product made them uneasy. Ultimately, Project X was abandoned, leaving the public unaware of what could have been a significant change in tobacco consumption. The decision to halt the project raises questions about corporate responsibility and the lengths to which companies may go to protect their interests, even when health is at stake. Were profits valued more than people's health? Let's uncover the truth about typewriters and Twain. The first book ever typed on a typewriter was none other than Mark Twain's beloved classic, The Adventures of Tom Sawyer. This fascinating fact not only showcases Twain's innovative spirit, but also highlights how he embraced new technology in his writing. Imagine the clacking sounds of the typewriter as he crafted the adventures of young Tom along the mighty Mississippi River. Twain was a pioneer in many ways, using the typewriter to bring his vibrant characters and stories to life in a fresh format. At the time, the typewriter was a groundbreaking invention, transforming the way authors produced their work. By choosing to type his novel, Twain was stepping into the future of literature, opening doors for other writers to follow suit. Isn't it amazing to think that such a simple machine played a role in creating timeless literature? Shockingly, your thumb matches your nose's length. It might seem hard to believe, but studies show there's a fascinating relationship between thumb and nose sizes. This quirky fact connects to the way our bodies are proportioned. For most people, if you measure your thumb from the base to the tip, you'll find it's roughly the same length as your nose, from the bridge to the tip. This symmetry is a part of human anatomy and reflects how our bodies grow in harmony. Researchers have wondered why this connection exists, and some even think it could relate to genetics and how we develop in the womb. This interesting fact can be a fun party trick to share, and it prompts many people to measure their own thumbs and noses to see if they match. So next time you're chatting with friends, why not challenge them to explore this unexpected similarity? It's a simple yet entertaining way to remind us how uniquely connected our bodies can be. Could our brain really be the same for 40,000 years? It's fascinating to think that the human brain, despite enormous changes in culture and technology, has stayed nearly the same for millennia. Anatomically speaking, a Homo sapiens from 40,000 years ago could easily navigate our modern world, from using smartphones to engaging in social interactions. This remarkable stability in brain structure reflects an evolutionary stasis where our neural architecture hasn't drastically shifted, even as we've invented everything from the wheel to the internet. Imagine living in a world where the tools and technologies around you have changed profoundly, yet your brain has not. This raises intriguing questions about how our minds adapt and cope with new experiences while retaining the same core functions. While we have developed complex societies, our brains have essentially maintained a consistent framework for processing information, emotions, and connections. So as we marvel at our incredible advancements, let's also appreciate the timeless capabilities of the human brain. Discover the dazzling marigold ring with 1,260 diamonds. This incredible piece of jewelry holds the world record for the most diamonds in a single ring. Crafted with painstaking precision, the ring took nearly 3 years to complete, showcasing the skill and dedication of the artisans involved. Weighing in at 5.8 ounces, it sparkles with a breathtaking array of diamonds, each meticulously set to enhance its beauty. Imagine the time and effort that went into choosing the perfect stones and designing such an elaborate piece. The marigold ring isn't just a testament to craftsmanship, it's also a celebration of creativity and artistry in the field of jewelry making. Whether you consider yourself a diamond lover or just appreciate beautiful things, this record-breaking ring is sure to impress. Isn't it fascinating how something so small can hold such immense value in artistry? Unbelievable skills of Lois Gibson in crime fighting. Lois Gibson is celebrated as the world's most successful forensic artist, making an extraordinary impact on crime solving. With an astonishing record of helping to capture over 1,300 criminals just by creating sketches from victims' descriptions, her accuracy and talent truly set her apart. Working for the Houston Police Department, Lois uses her artistic abilities not just to draw, but to provide hope and clarity to those affected by crime. Each portrait she crafts is not merely a drawing, it's a lifeline for victims and law enforcement, bringing criminals to justice. Her amazing work has even earned her recognition in the Guinness Book of World Records, highlighting her exceptional contributions to public safety. Lois proves that art can be a powerful weapon in the fight against crime, illustrating how important detailed and accurate visual representations are in investigations. Through her creativity and dedication, she inspires countless others and showcases the pivotal role of forensic artists in modern law enforcement. What will she accomplish next? Can you hear the mysterious worldwide hum? This curious phenomenon is known as the hum, a low-frequency noise reported in various locations around the globe. People describe it as a constant droning sound, somewhat like a distant engine or heavy machinery running. Interestingly, not everyone can hear it. Only a small number of individuals in specific areas often experience this unsettling sound. This lack of widespread perception has caused frustration and confusion, leading some to relocate to escape its grip. In places like Taos, New Mexico, and Bristol, England, residents have been perplexed by this phenomenon for decades. Though scientists have studied the hum, its origins remain unclear, sparking theories from industrial noise to natural phenomena. The hum serves as a reminder of how complex our world is, as something so simple can stir unease in those who hear it. What could be behind this eerie sound? Most people don't know this, but college sports dominate. They bring together communities and ignite fierce rivalries, sometimes rivaling professional leagues. In the United States, universities like Alabama and Texas A&M have stadiums that can hold over 100,000 fans, exceeding capacities of many NFL arenas. This love for college sports isn't just for the games. It generates a staggering amount of revenue, totaling billions each year. Merchandising, ticket sales, and broadcasting deals contribute significantly to athletic department budgets, making some college programs wealthier than small professional teams. Moreover, these events create a vibrant atmosphere filled with school spirit, traditions, and unforgettable experiences for students and alumni alike. So whether it's the excitement of March Madness basketball or the cheers of a Saturday football game, college sports are truly a cornerstone of American culture. What's your favorite college sports moment? Did you know that crabs and spiders can shed limbs? This fascinating process, known as autotomy, allows these arthropods to escape dangerous situations. When threatened by a predator, a crab or spider can voluntarily detach a limb, which distracts the attacker and gives the creature a chance to flee to safety. It's a bit like a superhero move, but it comes at a cost. Although losing a limb might sound severe, many arthropods can regenerate that lost part over time. The new limb may not look exactly the same as the original, but it enables the creature to continue its life and thrive. Autotomy isn't just a survival strategy, it showcases the incredible adaptability of nature. Imagine if we could grow back our own limbs. This remarkable ability emphasizes how diverse life on Earth is, providing exciting insights into evolution and the challenges faced by these resilient animals. Isn't nature full of surprises? Get ready to meet Eduardo Chi, the quirky virtual pet. In 2023, Mexico launched a delightful gadget inspired by Tamagotchi, bringing a new twist to the classic pet care concept. This interactive toy invites users to nurture a digital pet that has an unusual craving for KFC, combining nostalgia with innovative marketing strategies. Fans of the original Tamagotchi will feel a wave of familiarity while engaging with this modern creation. Players must feed, play with, and even take care of Eduardo's unique appetite, adding a fun spin that mirrors real-life caregiving. This blending of the old with the new not only appeals to those who grew up in the 90s, but also attracts younger generations eager to experience the charm of virtual pets. Eduardo Chi is more than just a toy. It's a conversation starter and a fun activity that encourages users to bond with their pixelated pal. As the gadget taps into the trend of interactive technology, many wonder, could Eduardo Chi reshape the way we think about virtual companionship? This might surprise you, the 8 spider myth. Many people believe they swallow about 8 spiders each year while sleeping, but this idea is purely a myth. Spiders tend to steer clear of humans, so the chances of one crawling into your mouth at night are extremely low. In fact, spiders are sensitive creatures that can detect vibrations from our movements. These vibrations act as a warning signal, prompting them to stay far away from beds and other sleeping areas. Your cozy blanket or mattress isn't exactly a spider's idea of a great hangout. Instead of scaring ourselves with thoughts of arachnid nighttime nibbling, we can rest easy knowing that those 8-legged creatures prefer to keep their distance. Fun fact, most species of spiders are harmless and even beneficial, as they help control insect populations. So the next time someone mentions the spider myth, you can confidently explain why it's simply not true. Isn't it nice to know that we can sleep soundly without fearing bedtime snacks from spiders? Guess what made the name Wendy so popular? The charming character Wendy Darling from J.M. Barrie's classic play, Peter Pan, is the reason behind the name's rise to fame. When the play debuted in 1904, Wendy captured the hearts of audiences with her adventurous spirit and nurturing personality. This lovable character inspired many parents to choose the name Wendy for their daughters. The name quickly gained traction in the 20th century and became a trendy choice across various English-speaking countries. Not just a literary character, Wendy symbolizes imagination and innocence, appealing to those drawn to the magic of childhood. Today, Wendy remains a popular name, reflecting its timeless charm. Interestingly, the character has also influenced various adaptations in films, television series, and books, keeping the spirit of Wendy alive for new generations. As we continue to share stories and embrace creativity, one has to wonder how names like Wendy will evolve in the future. Discover the wonders of Changi Airport's waterfall. Nestled in Singapore, Changi Airport boasts the title of home to the world's tallest indoor waterfall, standing an impressive 40 meters tall. Known as the Jewel, this breathtaking waterfall creates a stunning centerpiece in a lush indoor garden that mesmerizes visitors from all around the globe. As the water cascades down, it creates a soothing sound that feels like nature in the heart of the bustling airport. You can experience the beauty of this waterfall not only from the ground level, but also from the surrounding walkways, where you can enjoy breathtaking views of the sparkling water. The Jewel also features captivating light and sound shows that enhance the magical atmosphere, inviting travelers to pause and appreciate this unique blend of nature and architecture. Whether catching a flight or just exploring, Changi's waterfall is a must-see attraction that leaves a lasting impression. Why did Usain Bolt switch from soccer to sprinting? As a child in Jamaica, Usain Bolt had dreams of becoming a professional soccer player. He spent countless hours on the field, practicing his skills and envisioning a future in the sport. However, everything changed when a coach spotted his natural talent for running during a school event. Recognizing Bolt's incredible speed, the coach encouraged him to give track and field a serious try. With this newfound direction, Bolt began to focus on sprinting, honing his abilities and training hard to reach his full potential. His dedication paid off, as he not only excelled on the track, but also broke records, ultimately earning the title of one of the fastest runners in history. Now, instead of dribbling a soccer ball, Bolt is celebrated for his breathtaking sprints and unforgettable performances at the Olympics. This remarkable shift in focus illustrates how sometimes opportunities can lead us down unexpected paths, shaping our destinies in extraordinary ways. Believe it or not, the first British spy was 007. This title actually belongs to Dr. John Dee, a fascinating figure from the 16th century. In 1560, Queen Elizabeth I summoned Dee, who was not only a mathematician, but also a geographer and astrologer. His unique skills made him an ideal candidate for espionage during a time filled with political intrigue and threats, especially from Spain. Dee was tasked with gathering intelligence about foreign affairs and the movements of potential enemies. Interestingly, the 007 moniker refers to his role. It stands for 00 or agent status, which has famously inspired the modern James Bond character. Dee's legacy as a spy is pivotal, showcasing how intelligence work has deep historical roots. Can you imagine a world where spies operated without modern technology, relying instead on wit and knowledge?